What if the most terrifying beasts to ever walk the earth weren't dinosaurs at all? Imagine bones buried for millions of years, uncovered piece by piece, each fossil whispering a dark secret of survival and death. The camera cuts to shattered skulls, claw marks frozen in stone, and roaring echoes that never truly died. Scientists once thought they knew the rulers of the past, but this discovery changes everything. In just minutes, you'll witness the rise and fall of creatures so powerful they could crush prey in a single strike. Get ready, the ancient world is about to awaken. Welcome to Ancient Beast Files, the place where long-lost predators return to life. In this series, we don't just uncover fossils. We unlock the terrifying stories hidden inside them. Every bone, every scar, every ancient roar paints a picture of worlds ruled by giants. This isn't history in a book. It's survival, power, and extinction written in stone. From the deepest oceans to the darkest jungles, prepare to step into an untamed past where only the fiercest survived. Ancient Beast Files isn't just a documentary. It's your portal into Earth's most dangerous secrets. Our journey begins in a barren desert, where the sun beats down on endless cliffs of stone and sand. Here, among the dust and silence, a team of paleontologists carefully brushes away layers of earth. To most people, this site looks empty, just another stretch of lifeless rock. But hidden beneath the surface lies a story millions of years in the making. With every scrape of a tool, bones start to emerge. Jagged fragments at first, nothing unusual. The scientists lean closer, documenting, measuring, waiting. At first glance, it looked like an ordinary fossil find, another addition to the countless remains already known. But something about the shape, the sheer size, hinted at a discovery unlike any before. Each brushstroke revealed more of a skeleton that would challenge everything we thought we knew about Earth's deadliest beasts. The silence of the desert was about to be broken. As the dust cleared, the full shape of the fossil came into view, and it was breathtaking. A massive skull, larger than a man's body, stretched from the ground, its jaws lined with dagger-like teeth still sharp after millions of years. Nearby, enormous claws curved like saws, built to slice through flesh with terrifying precision. The paleontologists paused in awe. One scientist whispered, "These proportions don't match anything we've seen before." Another measured the jaw and shook his head. This creature's bite force could rival even the mighty T-Rex. What stunned researchers most was the combination. Teeth designed for crushing bone, claws for tearing, and a skeletal frame suggesting both speed and power. This was no ordinary predator. It was an apex killer that defied every rule of classification. The discovery left experts questioning. Had science overlooked one of Earth's most fearsome hunters all along? Through careful reconstruction, scientists pieced together what this beast might have looked like in life. Towering over its prey, it stood with muscular legs built for explosive bursts of speed, a tail acting as a counterbalance as it charged forward. Unlike the lumbering Tyrannosaurus rex, this predator was faster, more agile, capable of chasing down prey before delivering a devastating strike. Its claws, long and curved, worked like grappling hooks, pulling victims into jaws strong enough to crush bone in seconds. Unlike ambush hunters that relied on stealth, this animal ruled through sheer power and intimidation. Imagine a predator that didn't just hunt to survive, but to dominate, leaving nothing alive in its path. Paleontologists called it one of the most ruthless killers of its age, a nightmare that combined the brute force of T-Rex with the relentless agility of a raptor. For millions of years, this predator dominated its prehistoric world. Fossil evidence shows its role at the very top of the food chain, an apex hunter shaping the balance of its ecosystem. Massive herbivores like hadrosaurs and ceratopsians bore deep bite marks on their fossilized bones, scars that matched perfectly with the creature's dagger-like teeth. Even armored giants weren't safe. Cracked plates and shattered ribs reveal brutal encounters that ended in bloody victories. Smaller predators avoided its territory, knowing they would quickly become prey themselves. Paleontologists believe this beast hunted in open plains and river valleys, striking with lightning speed before dragging its kill into cover. Every discovery, claw marks etched into stone, teeth embedded in ancient skeletons, paints a picture of a relentless ruler. It wasn't just another dinosaur. It was the engine of fear and survival, the predator that dictated life and death in its world. But even the mightiest rulers eventually fall. The fossil trail of this predator suddenly vanishes, leaving behind a haunting mystery. How could a creature so perfectly designed for dominance disappear forever? Scientists point to several theories. Some suggest that drastic climate change reshaped its hunting grounds, drying rivers and thinning forests, starving the beast of prey. Others believe it was the asteroid impact that darkened the skies, cooling the planet and triggering mass extinctions across the globe. There's also evidence of new predators emerging, fast, adaptive hunters that may have stolen its territory and food. Whatever the cause, one fact remains. The reign of this apex killer ended abruptly, leaving behind only bones, scars, and unanswered questions. Its extinction wasn't just the end of a species. It was the collapse of a dynasty, a reminder that even the fiercest are never safe from nature's power. It's clear why this creature earned its reputation as one of the most ruthless dinosaurs to ever walk the earth. With speed that outmatched its rivals, claws built for tearing, and jaws strong enough to crush bone, it dominated everything in its path. It wasn't just a hunter, it was a force of nature, a predator that ruled with fear and power until the mystery of extinction brought its reign to an end. But the story of Earth's ancient beasts doesn't stop here. Because for every predator uncovered, there's another waiting to step from the shadows of history. In our next episode, we'll meet a monster that turned the oceans into a hunting ground of terror. You won't want to miss it. Subscribe now to Ancient Beast Files, where the past comes alive, and the deadliest creatures of all time rise again before your eyes.